Kia ora whānau, welcome home. Today I've decided to do a quick video to share 10 tips to help us adjusting to working from home. So tip number one would probably have to be create a morning routine. So the morning routine can be very, very simple. It could be what you would have done on any given day. Getting up, having a shower, doing a little bit of diary entry, having a cup of coffee or your smoothie, and then getting right into it. Getting right into it brings us to tip number two, which is creating a designated working space. So by creating a designated working space, either in a spare room or if you don't have the extra room available, against a wall in a corner of your living room, this will help you to concentrate and not be distracted by other things or people around your home. So tip number three would be trying to maintain regular hours. So regular hours to do your work and then all your kind of home chores, cooking, laundry and all of that stuff as well. So really working on a to-do list and segmenting your day, that'll really help you keep on track and keep you accountable for the things that you need to be doing for the day. So tip number four is really important. Tip number four is scheduling in breaks. So scheduling in breaks to take a walk, do some social media, walk and talk, so maybe ring Nana and Papa or Mum or someone that you haven't spoken to in a while that is not work related, just to give you a little bit of a breather from work before you have to get back into it. And following on from tip number four, we go on to number five, which is getting FaceTime. So getting some FaceTime virtually, obviously. So trying to do as many calls or catch-ups as possible using platforms like Zoom or WhatsApp or Messenger, all of those ones where we can see each other face-to-face. I think this is a really important one because it also livens up the chat. People get a little bit more excited and it's just a lot more nicer than being stuck at home and talking on the phone by yourself. So it's a really good way to see people and then also really amp up the energy of the call as well. So really important. So tip number six is remaining positive. So remaining positive, uplifting your energy. This will help you be more creative, will help you kind of get on with your day. It'll make things go a lot faster, and by the end of your working day, you'll feel so much more relieved and you'll feel like you were more productive, and you'll have a list of things to do tomorrow, which will get you really excited as well. So keeping positive as much as possible is always a really, really good thing to do anyway, but that is tip number six. Just be positive. Tip number seven, take advantage of your home environment. Like, do some really cool things. Do things that you've always wanted to do, as long as it's allocated in your segmented maintaining working hours part of your day. So you can do things like, I don't know, paint the fireplace like you've always wanted to, or clean out the spare room and redecorate. Do really, really fun stuff during the day. Fun stuff meaning things that you'll feel really satisfied with after you've done it, so not all boring things like unpacking the dishwasher or doing the laundry, although I actually like doing those two things. So I would use that as part of taking advantage of my environment, but also nice things like going outside and doing some work or reading some reports and things out in the sunshine. Yeah, take advantage of your environment. Tip number 8, don't be too hard on yourself. Let's be honest, even though we've gone through our list of things and talked about things like being positive, we are going to have those times of the day or days of the week where we're not going to feel like we have been very productive, or that we've wasted the day, and that's fine. You know, you do need to have an off day, and sometimes I think because we are at home, we put these expectations on ourselves that, oh, we're at home, we don't have anywhere to go or anything to do per se, so I need to tick off all of these things on my to-do list, but there's always tomorrow, so don't be too hard on yourself. Just do what you can do, get on with what you want to do the things that you like doing, have breaks, just, it's fine, don't be too hard on yourself. Tip number 9, end your day with a routine. So you're ending your day like you started your day with routine, and that kind of lets your mind know that, okay, now we're done and now we can go and Netflix and chill. So whether it be a Netflix and chill or a 5:30 or 6 p.m. yoga class, some meditation, something like that, something just to decompress from work mode and then go into relaxation, because you're in the same environment, so working and relaxing and living in the same space. It's really important to kind of have that, I guess, drawing a line in the sand and having that little end of workday routine where you come together with the rest of your household and cook dinner and do fun stuff. So that's number 9. And number 10, I think everyone probably does this anyway. I know I do this a lot with my family. Every night at 7 o'clock, we go on a group chat and basically just talk to each other about how our day has been. And you can tell them about all the cool things that you've done and all of the cool ticks that you've put on your to-do list. So that's really cool as well. But just checking in with everyone to see how their day went, spread a little bit of positivity, or if you had a little bit of a not so positive day, then you can share that with them and that can help lift you up as well. So there you go, guys. That is your 10 tips for adjusting to working from home. I hope that wasn't too terrible. This was my first ever video that I have done by myself, but I thought, why not, since I'm at home alone with not much to do. So let me know in the comments below if it was helpful at all, or if there is anything that you would perhaps like to discuss later in the week. Maybe it could become a little bit of a thing where we just catch up and have a bit of a chat. So yeah, thanks for joining me and thanks for coming home. I will see you next time. Over and out.